I want to plan a route to visit 250 customers in the upcoming days. As I want to spend as much time as possible with my customers and not in my car, I am using the portatour personal route planner to get an optimized route. First, I get an email with my personal access link. I click the link. Here I can choose a new password, which I entered twice. I want to stay logged in, and I accept the license terms. Great. Now I'm ready to get started with portatour. Portatour doesn't know about my 250 customers yet. It asks how to continue. I click Import My Customers. First, portatour asks me for my home location. This is the address where I usually start and end my route. I enter my address in Oakland. I click Geocode and check my address, and I click Save. Now I can choose between Create Customers and Update Customers. I click Create Customers. I have my customers in an Excel sheet. Let's have a look at that. It contains the customer's name and address. I click Choose File and select my customers. Open and upload. Yes, this is the right sheet. Yes, I have a headline. Next, I select which columns from my Excel file contain the name and address of my customers. If I want to know what a field means, I can click the I button next to it. I click Next and Next. I could import more fields which portatour can use to optimize my routes, but I'll skip these for now. At the end of the import wizard, portatour shows me a summary and a preview of my data. I click Import. During the importing, portatour geocodes my addresses. This goes really fast. I can look at the result. I go to Customers and click on the map. And here I see all my customers displayed on the map. Now I want to plan an optimized route to these customers. Before portatour, this was really tricky, as I had to select which customer to call on which day and had to put them into the right order. With portatour, this is much quicker. I click Schedule and Calculate Schedule. Portatour analyzes my customers and calculates an optimized schedule for the next week. It contains as many customers as achievable while driving the shortest distance possible. My day starts at 7:30 in the morning. I visit the first customer in Oakland, then a short drive to my next customer again in Oakland, and I continue thus for the rest of the day. All customers and drives are displayed in a nice overview. I can look at each day of the week, and I can also view the schedule as a route on a map. Here I get a nice overview of how the route is optimized to reduce my driving distances. The customers are connected with beelines. If I want to see the actual driving route, I click on the cogwheel here and switch to Schedule with Routes. I can look at the route for each day of the week. Excellent! In just 5 minutes, I have signed up to portatour and planned an optimized route to visit the first batch of my 250 customers. On Monday, I just have to get in the car and go.